What's up, people? How y'all doing today? I hope your day is lovely, and I hope it is as lovely as you are with your lovely self. Well, check this out. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about fear, right? Um, Fear can be crippling, it can also be motivating, and sometimes I feel like it's unnecessary because we put so much pressure on ourselves to do and be exactly so, and we're afraid to mess up. We're afraid to fuck it all up. But you know what? There's no messing it up. There's no fucking it all up. It's only learning. When we don't get something right, it's okay. Because here's the newsflash. None of us know everything. Not a one of us is omnipotent, if you will. However, with that being identified, don't be so hard on yourself, man. Like, accept yourself for who you are, love yourself, and know this. If you're afraid of somebody talking shit about you because you messed up or talking shit about you in general, there's nothing to be afraid of there, because the truth is exactly that. People talk shit about you, about me, about anything and everything in general. That's part of life, you know? People talk shit about ants. It's whatever. Think ants care? I don't think so. But that's just a part of living, you know? And I feel like this. One, if you're talking about me, you're talking shit about me, thank you. Thank you for being creative in the way that you think about me, and the interesting false stories that you're going to tell. I mean, if you're going to tell some false stories, man, you better put some, I don't know, some munchkins and some unicorns and some friggin' some, what do you call it? Some wide open fields and meadows and creeks and fairies and, tree folk. You better put all that stuff in there, because I want my story that you're telling about me to be interesting. Don't be giving me no bland, oh, well, she just sat there and she didn't even talk to the person, or she didn't look him in the eye, or she just screwed that guy and those guys. No, man, making it an incredibly big... You know what she did? She went to the jungle, right? To the jungles of Timbuktu, Nick. And the tunic, exactly. And she climbed up the Ubu Boo tree, and then she slid down the straw. She shimmied up the burger, and, just make it a really good tale. And then I landed in, I don't know, the pudding or something. I have no freaking idea, but it sounds good and makes me hungry. So, enjoy your story. Enjoy your life story. And if it's not going the way you want it to go, you have the power to change it. You do. We all have imagination, and for a long time, I guess the powers that be want to stifle that, because if we start thinking for ourselves, when we think for ourselves, we don't make very good sheep, okay? You keep that in mind. You can't be a sheeple if you're using your imagination and being original to who you are. So, putting that out there, okay? Just for those who want to hear, those who need to hear this, then make it a part of who you are as a person. Be original. Stomp those fuckers. You know what I mean? Or maybe no. It's okay. So yeah, don't be too wrapped up in what people say about you. Positive or negative for that matter, because you know the truth of who you are. You know the truth of what you're accomplishing and what you're doing with yourself. And you get the first and last say on what sticks and what doesn't. Because your life is you. It's your self-care, your self-love, And when we forget about our mental health, we just take everything in stride. I have to take that back. We forget to take things in stride, and we let the little things really get in there. And I'm not saying that what the people you really care about, what they think of you, doesn't matter, but I kind of am. You have to think about you in higher esteem than anyone else, because you're the only you have, And people are going to say whatever they're going to say. They're going to do whatever they're going to do and go on about their day. And you'll be left there in tears in a puddle, dirty underwear. I don't know. Clean your underwear. But what I'm saying is, don't let it affect you and get you down so that you forget who the fuck you are. Because you're awesome. You're a badass. You're a champion. You walk like a champion. You talk like a champion. But a champion, man. So, that little tidbit today. And yeah, I was going to talk about the whole Nicki Minaj thing, but you guys already know. The guy, he's just going to have to show a picture of his junk in order to debunk anything that people are saying about the swollen testicle debacle. Look it up. I'm not going to get into it. You guys have Google. Google Nicki Minaj and cousins, friends, I don't know, neighbors' testicles. So there's that. I got testicles in like 3 or 4 times here. It's pretty cool. I love you guys, man. Stay awesome, stay amazing, stay black. I'm out. Until next time, I'll come at you next time with a story and a poem again. This time, I just felt like saying I love you, and don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to learn. If you fall down, nope. When you fall down, get back up. Get back up. Come out swinging. You know, hydrate. Think some things over. Learn and grow. We're always about learning and growing. Educate yourself on things that you're not educated in, or brush up on some things that you used to know, but never, ever, never, never, ever, never, 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 ever getting back together. No, I'm kidding. Never, never, never stop learning. Please always learn. That's the main thing. Because when the stagnancy hits you, then what else do you got, man? What are you striving for when you become stagnant? Nothing. Right. So get off your booty hole. Educate yourself in some things. Learn a new language. Sign language is also a language. I don't know. Check your history. Just keep your mind moving in the forward direction. 1, staves off dementia and Alzheimer's. It's always good. 2, keeps you on your smartness, right? Keeps you from being dumb. Yeah. And, saying that to say this, again, I was going to make it short and sweet, so it was a little less short, but very, very sweet, like me. You guys can find me on A Walk in Peace on Instagram, and you can find me on A Walk in Peace on TikTok, and you can find me on A Walk in Peace on YouTube. That's where I am. Yeah, so that's the end of this one. Oh yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get back with you for a couple of weeks. I have to put that in there because you're important to me. And I felt like we didn't have a connection for a little bit, and it made me a little sad. But I'm back with you, holding your hand right now, proverbially speaking, in the ether. I was away for a couple of weeks because I went to a comedy convention. Yeah, I still do stand-up occasionally, sitting down. But I went to a comedy convention, and it was amazing. It was great. I met so many really fantastically talented and brilliant minds, beautiful people, my black people. It was wonderful. We networked, we laughed, we formed like bonds, like comedy family, and that shit is priceless, and I love that. Thank you guys all for supporting each other, and supporting me, supporting yourselves. It was a wonderful experience. I would definitely do again. Thank you to the Comics Rock Convention 2021, Miss Hope Flood. You're amazing. 8 years in the running. This woman takes on so much herself. She's amazing. I won't say just herself. She has an amazing team. You know what I mean? And just it was really awesome for my first time being there. I learned a lot, and I appreciate it. And so the week after that, then I went to Florida. And get this, didn't even realize I was having so much fun with my family. Didn't even realize that I had left my laptop in the Hartselle International Airport in Atlanta, and I had a week in Florida without it. And I was like, oh yeah, well, came back to New York, and I was like, I guess I'll wait till it gets here, and it's here, so I can talk to you this way. I had Podbean also on my phone, the app, and my phone's just like, no, sorry, can't do it, stars. I was like, whatever. So now that I got my laptop back, we'll be discussing and we'll be talking and chitty-chatting more often, y'all. Thanks for holding my hand. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for giving me that warm and fuzzy feeling inside, because you know what? We all need that, the fuzziness. I kissed you on the nose just now. Take that. Take care. And again, stay black, y'all. Peace.